But now we got Glorilla, good best friend, Gloss Up, and Akbar V. They're into it. Okay, now, Akbar V, she decided to enter the chat when Glorilla and JT was going at it on Friday evening that night. She called, Glorilla, that how she got a big head with a little body. She's funny shaped looking like a little boy, in defense of her associate JT. Akbar is known to always intervene, insert herself. Let's keep it honest. And I know it may sound one-sided here, but I'm speaking to see, I'm like this. If you was fucking with me before I got, in alliance with Nicki Minaj, or before I start fucking with Nicki Minaj, then I can say you for me. This stuff, this whole fake alliances, I'm not going with it. So now Akbar V is now JT friend in her head because of Nicki Minaj. So now she's, supporting JT in her beef. But like I said, I feel like the whole alliance is not authentic. It's not legit. It's only go along to get along type of vibes. So now Akbar's jumping into JT mess with Glorilla. Mind you, JT is like 31, 32 years old. And young Glorilla is like 23, 24, by the way. Akbar, she don't need your help. Though it's one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? They're going back and forth. It's not 2-on-2 or 2-on-3. It's 1-on-1. But Akbar always, she wants to be irrelevant. She always want to act like she bad, the baddest bitch in Atlanta, like she's sitting up there thumping holes and putting them to sleep, and she's not. And it gets on my nerve, you know what I'm saying? We understand the Cardi B thing. Okay, I'm exhausted with that, but we know she's gonna always enter into Nicki Minaj beef with Cardi B, or even if Cardi B say anything because she's jealous, she's gonna talk her shit, however. But with Glorilla never said anything to you, Akbar. She never acknowledged you. There was no reason for you to say anything to Glorilla. So this is what I'm saying. Like, this stuff has gone really far. But one thing about Glorilla, remember, she's a Memphis chick. Glorilla have a team of girls, that's in her age range. You know what I'm saying? What the Shaboyne clique girls. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. They're young, but they're rough riders. And so, you know what? Now Gloss Up had to enter the chat and kind of support her friend Glorilla, because now it's not a 1-on-1, it's 2-on-1 now. So her friend had to enter the chat and, say some words, to Akbar. And so they've been going back and forth. It's been a lot of threats. I know Gloss Up said that she had her gallbladder removed. I had seen the live last night, and Akbar was talking about, she ain't running, drop the location and stuff. And, Gloss Up, we run, Georgia. I don't know if they know people from there. And so, Akbar's known to troll. She's going to keep on talking 2 or 3 in the morning. But remember, she said that she got her kids back. And her kids live in her home now. But you would think as a mother, you would know how to conduct yourself. You're around here screaming loud, yelling and cursing, and your kids are around and stuff. Let me tell y'all something. While I'm saying that, I'm a mother too. Right now, my kids are outside. They're outside playing in the playground. A lot of my commentary, my kids don't hear what I'm saying. I'm not really in the presence of my kids, by the way. That's why you see I do my commentary on my way to work or from work, or I would really, do it in my room with my daughter, with my 3-year-old, when she comes from daycare and she's watching. But it's not really in front of my kids, by the way, in case, trolls or hoes want to check me what the hell are you talking? I'm not saying you don't curse in front of your kids. Of course, I have cursed in front of my kids. I'm not going to act like I don't. But the way that she trolls all day, it's like, you say that you're a mother, your kids around. Are you helping them with homework? It seems like you spend most of your time online trolling, and you're being a lapdog and being a security and a bodyguard, you know what I'm saying, for bitches that you don't even see twice a week. You understand? Instead of you being a mother of your kids, it's off-putting. And it leads people like me, viewers, to make these type of comments. But anyways, like I said, Akbar got what she wanted. But the only difference that Akbar, let's keep it a buck. Akbar, you was a big woman. You was a big woman. You was a heavy woman. You lost a lot of weight. I'm very proud of you. You look good. I've always felt like she had a pretty face, whether she was bigger or smaller. But don't act like you got the stamina. Now, she just admit that she's 34 years old. I don't know if that's true or not. Could be, but she looks like she's 40. She looks like she could be in her early 40s, to me, in my opinion. But she admit that she's 34 years old, but I thought she was 40. But still, you still young, middle age. But like I said, Akbar, you have no stamina for these young girls. These young girls will tear you up. Let's be honest, they will tear you up, and you're by yourself. JT ain't finna help you. I feel like JT, not saying that JT, ain't about that life, but I feel like JT don't got watered down a little bit. She don't got that street mentality like when she had early on when she was a lot younger, out there thugging and robbing and stealing. Remember, you get in this industry, you get watered down. You got to kind of tone it down. Even Cardi B, she can't turn it up. So I don't see, JT really throwing hands like that. Now, what's so funny is that, remember, Gloss Up and JT is on the same record label, QC. That's right. Remember, they signed Gloss Up over a year and a half ago around the time that Glorilla got signed to goddamn Yo Gotti, CMG record label. Shortly after QC signed Gloss Up. So JT and Gloss Up, they're basically in the same label. So this is kind of crazy. And like Gloss Up said, I was going to avoid this. Remember, Gloss Up and JT are not cool. They're not industry associates. They just women on the same label. You understand what I'm saying? But of course, Gloss Up are going to have Glorilla back because remember, they like sisters. They grew up together. But this was very interesting. And then like, Gloss Up like, you know what, when I see you, basically like Gloss Up said she want to spit on her. Anytime you kind of want to really spit on somebody, you have to be disgusted. You just got to really hate their guts. And this is how Gloss Up feel about Akbar V, because she was just saying that when she see her, she's going to spit on her, and I believe she will. I believe the Gloss Up chick will, in her entourage, and the whole shaboing, bang, clique of girls is going to throw hands with Akbar V, because like I said, she don't learn when to shut up. See, it's okay for you to go do Cardi B, because Cardi B ain't going to run up on you like that and stuff. But of course, I believe Cardi B will. But of course, she had to tone down all these lawsuits. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B ain't no scared of no Akbar. I feel like Akbar is all talk then bite. I'm not saying Akbar ain't going to throw hands. She probably will fight. But I believe her blows ain't going to land. Her hands are, baby, even though she don't lost weight, but I don't think she got that stamina. You don't see Akbar in the gym toning her muscles, working out, even though, she got all that plastic surgery to get all the excess skin, to get rid of that shit. Her body ain't toned. She don't got that stamina. So that means that she's going to be out of breath if she gets into the fight with these young girls that's probably going to gang bang her. We all know how that goes, because they even said that's what they're going to do when they see her. So right now, Akbar is going to be in the house. She's going to troll and talk mess, but that stuff ain't cool, because see, now you got to look over your head and shoulders because you don't went too far. You didn't have to enter this chat, Akbar B, whatsoever. I get that you support JT and you want to have her back in Nicki Minaj. That is fine, but learn when to jump in when JT is being gang bang or jump. Now, if Gloss Up and Glorilla double team JT, then you jump in. I get it, but there's no reason for you to jump in. It's a big, huge gap with the age difference. And like you said, this girl is small and skinny, and even though you don't lost weight, you still thick. You trying to really put hands on a small Glorilla, but that just shows your mindset. You a bully. You really trying to sit up there and boss up and man up on these young girls. But see, this is why I say, and I'm going to bring Nicki Minaj in the equation again, because all this stuff started with Nicki Minaj. All I got to say is that Akbar V, you better watch your back, girl. You got yourself in a situation that wasn't concerning you. Okay, no one didn't at you. They didn't send for you, call for you, message you, inbox you. You inserted yourself like always. But I always knew that you were going to mess with the right woman or the wrong woman or the wrong person, and they are going to stick you. Okay? Put hands on you. You always trolling in somebody's business, whether it's Cardi B or anybody. And like you said, that you don't like Gloss Up and Glorilla. Why? They didn't do nothing to you individually. See, that's what I'm saying. You have misdirect anger because of your association with JT. Okay, from my understanding, Glorilla and Gloss Up don't have a beef with Nicki Minaj, but who knows? Maybe Minaj may not like them because she's associated with JT, and this is really petty. This really petty that, there's a lot of animosity with people who ain't even come for you, and it's crazy. But I can see why I can see why Nicki Minaj probably wouldn't care for Glorilla or Gloss Up, because they're cool with Cardi B. And now it came out that they're a family, allegedly, or they got some type of blood connection, a bloodline. So I can see that Cardi B would never work up with Glorilla, even though she probably wouldn't mind. But Glorilla ain't with that probably kiss ass or all this. So that's why she would never reach out. But it's real sad. It's very sad. But Akbar V, somebody gonna put hands on you one good time. And that's what you need, and that's what you deserve to humble yourself. It's one thing to give your opinion and just, exit stage left, but the way you babble on, the way you just overly, how you say, exhaust yourself in these situations, it's just like these are younger girls. These are not girls in their 30s, mid, your age, late, you know what I'm saying, my age. You understand? Like, these are younger girls that you're sitting up there threatening and coming after. Then you talking about the woman with children. And these women, they got records. They don't been locked up. See, they don't care, just like you. You understand? But like I said, let's be honest, Akbar V, you don't have that stamina. I know you lost a tremendous amount of weight. I'm happy for you. But these girls, all they got to do is kick you in your bad knees. Kick you in your bad knees one good time. And you going down. You're going to fold. You ain't got that stamina and the energy that these young girls, her clique, got. And so now you got to be careful when you go outside. Now you got to be careful when you trying to sit up there and chase and run behind Nicki Minaj and JT, that you know what, that you might not get popped. Even JT in this sticky situation, she should have known when, her and Glorilla, what I'm saying, they're going to get into it. There's going to be another altercation I can see, and I think it's going to get ugly where, you might have Glorilla clique of girls that might double team JT. And JT, like I said, she's solo dolo. She don't deal with, the other rap girls, a lot of people besides Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is too pretty to fight. Nicki Minaj can't fight. Only person that can fight on her team is JT and Akbar. But like I said, I feel like JT ain't really got them hands like she used to. She could, but we got to see. But when you're dealing with these Memphis chicks, they clicked up. They're very cliquish, as you can see. When you see, Glorilla, you see the team of girls who she came up in the industry with. She just not by herself. She got a team of people. This is why I say this situation, I can see going left real quick. And, they're young. They rampant. They amped up. They got that energy to fight. And Akbar is old as well, as older. Not she ain't the older, but her being the older one. You know what I'm saying? You should have known, this was going to go left. They don't care. They have no fucks to give. You have no fucks to give because you have no life, no career. Your life, did a nosedive. It ain't kind of, really doing anything for you. So whatever little recognition that you can get, and it's always negative with drama, you're going to just take that. But it's just sad. You can't even be on Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no storyline. You can't do nothing else with reality TV. You ain't got anything somebody want to pick up besides drama. And that's the sad thing about it. You're not, at least JT is trying to go somewhere. She may go somewhere because she got a little work in the industry. But you're not going to go anywhere. You started with these younger girls, and now you got a chip on your shoulder. You're going to be paranoid. You talking that shit. But what Glossa mean, you know what I'm saying? When she said she's going to do something, she's going to do it. I believe that young woman. You understand? If she ain't going to do it, her clique of friends are going to do it to you. And you understand? And this is crazy. Like, it's crazy to put yourself in this situation to be hurt all over because online female rap beef. They have nothing to do with you. You have no music on the child. You ain't musicking. Why are you rapping? Why are you rapping and going back and forth verbally with these girls when you can't even enter the chat musically? You understand? You ain't got no music where you competing with these. This is why it's weird to me. You have no dog or no bone in this fight. JT and Glorilla do. They're the ones that's relevant and they're current. You understand? JT really ain't all that relevant with the two songs that, that's struggling that she got going on. But she's relevant because of her history, her background with the City Girls. So, their music is still trending and still being, a bop and still people bumping their music. But she ain't all, let me not go there. But I'm just saying, Akbar, girl. But like I said, we're going to see how this play out because she going to keep on running her mouth, keep on stirring the pot, running her mouth. And like I said, when it comes out of show, she ain't going to do it. She ain't going to do it like she's all mouth. Like I said, Akbar is she's a hype man. She's a hype man in the group. All she gonna do is talk-ish, hype you up, but she ain't gonna do anything. She ain't gonna physically do anything. I believe that the Gloss Up girl will handle Akbar. She's way younger. She got the stamina. She's way smaller than you. Let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? Not to be mean, you had a lot of, you carried a lot of weight that probably was detrimental to your needs. You don't have that stamina. I don't have no stamina to be sitting up there fighting young chicks. I'm not going to be doing it. I'm not that young anymore. I'm not all that physically prepared to be fighting anybody. I'm not going to be sitting up there beefing with younger girls. I'm not going to do it. I'm an overly grown woman, but I'm not going to do it. But it's one thing, like I said, to have an opinion. But to bash, to talk about this girl looks, her kids, you going too far. See, that works with Cardi B, but these girls, they ain't got nothing to lose. You can tell what they upbringing, where they from. Memphis is one of the most deadliest goddamn cities. Come on now. Way deadlier than Atlanta. I'm not saying there ain't no gangs or whatever, but let's be honest, Memphis is way worse than Atlanta. But like I said, we're gonna see how this. Like I said, we're gonna see how this play out. This is just messy, messy. But okay, y'all. Catch y'all later.